Hello my friends, I'm Sarah. Welcome to Grace in My Space. Today we're doing some selfie style antiquing. I found some amazing finds and I'm really excited to show you what we came across, where I was shopping, and how I styled it in my house. So let's shop. Now, first things first, we're shopping today in Howell, Michigan at the Livingston Antiques Market and the Antiques Market of Williamston, both pretty close to each other, maybe about 20 minutes away. I found this beautiful piece of art. This was a gorgeous piece that could be used as an island. Similarly, this table, which is very beat up with lots of wonderful patina, could also be a great island. I love looking for items like this that can be more character-filled rather than standard cabinets. Now, there was a lot to see in these two antique malls. They were very large, very full of legitimate antiques, which I feel is kind of getting hard to find. This quilt was really beautiful. It had some staining, but I think it could have come out really easily. I love the patterns of a lot of the fabrics that I saw. And of course, a giant basket would be perfect to store those blankets in. I love the patina on this one and the unique size. I'm also a very big collector of etchings and lithographs and sketches, and I'm going to show you something that I found at the end of this video and how I styled it with my collection. I also love crocks and pottery, and I love to use pieces like this as storage for really practical things like in my kitchen, holding all of my utensils or holding food items. It's really pretty and easy to incorporate. I thought that this box was really beautiful and would be really pretty either on a shelf or on a coffee table styled. I really loved this basket. It would be super cute, divided for cheese and crackers or to serve plastic cutlery for a picnic. This dome was super cute. I wish that the bottom wasn't wood, that's why I didn't get it, but I really loved the top. And these tables would have been stunning when they were first made. This marble Lazy Susan was so pretty. It had the best patina. It was a great size. I kind of regret not getting that. I would have used it on my island, put my soaps and my scrub brushes, and just have a really pretty way to corral those types of items. Now, one of the things that I would love to give you a tip on when you're hunting through antique stores like this that have so many things that it's almost overwhelming and your eye has a hard time actually seeing individual items because there's so many layers. Train yourself before you go for the things that you're looking for. If you're looking for baskets, your eye will be drawn to the baskets. There were lots of really pretty baskets. I love this little picnic basket, and this really large basket would be cute for harvesting in the garden or for flowers. But if you really train your eye ahead of time, then you'll be able to spot the things that you're looking for a bit easier. I can always spot beautiful artwork like this from across a room because I know that I'm looking for it. It's something I love to collect, and it's more unique and rare. I also really appreciate booths like this one, where you can tell that the booth vendor has a style. This one has a lot of boho items, so that I know if I'm looking for boho, I'm likely gonna find it in this booth just from first glance. I loved these brass doorknobs and just some really pretty character pieces. Look for items like this that you could cut up and frame. It's already destroyed, so why not use it as artwork? Really unique pieces like these could be shelf decor or styled on a nightstand. And if you're looking for furniture, then train your eye to look below the clutter. Most of the time, vendors use beautiful pieces of furniture as display cases, and so sometimes it can be easy to overlook those. I also really loved these wicker woven demijohns. I have quite a few in my own collection. These ones were smaller than I own, and they had some unique wicker on them. This is how I usually style mine. I'll put them in a grouping down below on a shelf or on a table, and they're just a really pretty accent. I just want you to take note that this coral is $38. Remember that for later on in the video. I loved that mortar and pestle. Hello. And it's really awkward to record in an antique store in case you wondered. Make sure you're on the lookout for fakes like this one. While it can be an affordable way to get something that looks original, just be sure that you're aware of whether it is original or not. Those coverlets are beautiful and they would have been so gorgeous on the end of a bed, and I really loved the depth of those paintings and the cuteness of these cups. While so many of these items when grouped together can feel very old, they're antiques, I guess that makes sense. But when I say old, I mean kind of like they're things you might have seen in your grandparents' home or in your great-grandparents' home. And that makes sense because that's the era that they're from. But when you take them out of collections like this and you insert them into your modern home, they can just look really character-filled. Like this wicker lounge chair, which I absolutely fell in love with, did not have a place for, but would have bought. It was really affordable. Also love the cushions on it and the table next to it. I'm regretting that one. I also really adored this unique piece. It's solid brass, has a really beautiful shape to it, and could be used very easily to hold things like jewelry or your keys when you come home or mints by your front door. I really loved that one. And it was really fun to see this Admiral TV up and working. Obviously it was not for sale, but it's just unique to see a little piece of history actually operational. I like using these types of pieces outdoors where it's already pretty worn down and it's not going to matter too much if the elements get to it. But this, I really wish I would have gotten this one. It was a gorgeous kitchen dinner bell, solid brass, just way out of my budget. This piece I thought was really beautiful for simple things like either a salad bowl or a mixing bowl or to put on display in a china cabinet. It was a really unique shape and a good generous size. Now, some things that I always look for are pottery and leather horses, which is very different and unique to me. This horse was gigantic, as you can see from the scale of my hand. I already have several leather horses, which you can see in my china cabinet at my old house. I always love looking for new ones, but that one was a bit too big. Now I'll show you in a minute the items that I actually got from the antique stores. These items I got from an estate sale that was just down the road from me, and I happened to come across, which sometimes is really the best type of sale. I really loved the sweetness of these items. They were very affordable. She was having a really great estate sale. These were hand painted. I'm sure that she was the artist, as well as that painting below. $1 for 3 greeting cards that I can send with a loaf of bread to friends and family. Really pretty, really affordable. I got this coral for $1, in case you remember me seeing it for $38 in the antique store. What a generous find. I'm not sure who the artist was for this painting. I'm guessing it was the elderly woman who I purchased it from, but she has a lot of beautiful talent. I love the detail and the depth and the texture of this painting. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in the barnwood frame or reframe it. Knowing that my home really doesn't have a lot of rustic elements to it, let me know what you think I should do in the comments. I did also receive this beautiful piece from her for $3, which I'm going to use as a plant pot in my kitchen. And I also received this beautiful blanket. It's not antique, it's not even old, but it was a really nice size. It was really clean, and it can be used double as a blanket or as a tablecloth. Now, if you remember last winter, I found this beautiful etching at a local antique store. Well, I found another one to add to my collection. I came away with this beautiful long etching from the antique stores in Howell that we went to and added it to my gallery wall. I really love having a simple collection like this. It includes etchings, lithographs, Goodwill sketches, it has charcoals, anything that kind of has that hand-drawn appearance. I really love how it looks together, and I was excited to find this piece right here in Michigan. Now, you might have heard some construction sounds in the background. Very exciting things happening this week. The addition is starting to be framed. So excited for this, been waiting for it since April. And I'm hoping to be able to share some real progress with a building that actually looks like a building here in the coming weeks with you. If you're new to my channel and you haven't followed along on our home remodel journey, we have been remodeling basically for an entire year, and I'm really excited to be showing you a before and after coming up in my next video. All the things that we've done in the last year, big and small, full on hired out down to DIY. It's gonna be a good one. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.